Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is your girl, AmandaEnsing, and today we are going to be reviewing and trying out the brand new Jaclyn Cosmetics Holiday Highlight Collection. Before we get into the video, I do want to give a little backstory, a little disclaimer, because I feel like it's necessary for the review of this collection. So Jaclyn Cosmetics previously launched lipsticks, and it didn't go as planned. It went very badly. When Jaclyn launched her first launch of the lipsticks, I was actually on vacation in Mexico. When I got back from Mexico, I showed you guys an unboxing on my Instagram live. I showed you everything I got in my PR kit, and my lipsticks were defective as well. I'm very open and honest about all of the products I review with you guys, and I gave you guys my honest feedback and my honest thoughts. Fast forward to last night, Jaclyn invited me to her house with a few other of us YouTube kids, and we were able to get a sneak peek and get the PR kit to try out for ourselves. And I just want you guys to know, if you don't already know, if you've never watched my videos before, this review is 100% honest. I'm not being paid to say anything. I'm not being paid to talk or mention or review. My credibility is everything to me, and I owe my success to you guys. Whether you're a subscriber or you've just watched my videos, you've still supported me. So I just hope you know that everything in this video is my opinion and my experience. I would never want you guys to think, oh, she's just saying this because she went to her house or she's friends with Jaclyn. No, this is an honest review. I would never want you to spend your money on something that I don't recommend or that I don't think is good or that I don't think is safe. Her first launch didn't go as planned, but I'm very hopeful for this launch because I do believe in second chances. Let's go ahead and get into the makeup. If you are new to my channel, I hope you will stay. Join my A-team, subscribe down below. If you do subscribe, don't forget to turn on your post notifications, which is the little bell, and thumbs up the video for more makeup videos. So let's go ahead and get into it. Don't judge, I'm wearing a fancy top with sweatpants because ain't nobody got time to sit down in some uncomfortable pants, okay? But I want to look cute for you guys. This PR box is massive. This is the box. Carrying this to my Uber, I'm like, do I even work out? Like, I'm showing you guys workout stories every week, and I'm like, I feel like such a wimp right now because this box is huge. All right, so this is the PR kit. This collection consists of 3 different highlighter formulas and 3 brushes. I'm gonna go into each one in detail very soon. I'm also going to tell you all of the prices. I've screenshotted from her video, so I have all of the prices that I can tell you guys as we go through the products. I have my base on, my concealer, my brows, and a little bit of blush. So I want to go in order of intensity since there are 3 different highlight formulas. So I'm going to start with the Mood Light. It comes in this frosted component with a silver lid. The Mood Light highlighter comes in 5 different shades and it retails for $32, and you get 10 grams, 0.35 ounces. It seems like a lot of product. I do think the price is a little bit on the higher side. I like how it's named in accordance with how bright the highlight is. Like when you think of a mood light, you think of a dim light. So this is a luminous powder, and it's not supposed to be like a bright beaming cheek highlight. It's a more natural face powder, if you will. So let's try this first. I think I'm gonna use Do Me. There are 3 brushes and each one is marketed to go with a certain highlight, but of course you can use them for whatever you want. So I'm gonna start with the J01, and this is the Mood Light brush, and this retails for $24. These are synthetic brushes. I do think they're really cute, but I'm gonna be honest, $24 is expensive for one brush. So let's try it out. They are very soft. But let's go ahead and try this one out. I'm gonna try this one, and I'm just gonna apply it in the center of my face just to set, because I haven't used a powder to set my face, just underneath of my eyes. So I'm gonna take a little bit on the brush and tap it off because I don't know what it's gonna look like, but it looks very much like a face powder. So I'm gonna put this in the center of my face. So I was looking a little bit shiny there. It looks like it mattified that. Do you see that? But it has a little bit of a glow. Because I don't usually use face powders because I feel like they make me too matte. I'm too dry. So if it'll set my skin while hydrating, that is the glow. It really blurred my pores on my chin. I'm gonna go on the sides of my nose. It's definitely adding a glow, so I don't think I should have added it on the sides of my nose. Like, it looks good glowing here, but on the sides of my nose, I'm not trying to have it glow. But everywhere else, like, my skin looks very smooth. And it added a nice luminosity. But so far, I'm loving how it's blurring my skin. The next product is the highlighter palettes. These were made in Italy, and they have 2 different palettes with 4 shades in each, a light to medium and a medium to dark palette. I actually used this shade last night. I put on my story, Jaclyn was slaying my cheek with iced because I swatched them at the party. I wanted to feel them. I couldn't wait to just touch them, but she tried it on my cheek and it looked really, really nice. But I want to try it for myself and try it on camera and try some of the other shades. And then we have the Flare palette, which is the medium to dark. If I was tanned, I could probably use Glow Up for a highlight, which I'll definitely use whenever I'm tanned. But for the other shades, these would be beautiful on deeper skin tones, but they're too dark for me to try as a highlight for you guys. But I would definitely try Turned On for a blush topper. It's this beautiful berry shade, and these could be great bronzers, which maybe I'll try in a second. But to be honest, I don't usually gravitate towards highlighter palettes. Let me know in the comments, do you guys prefer highlighter palettes or single ones? I don't know why. I like the idea of palettes. I like looking at them, but when I go to purchase, I feel like I usually gravitate more towards single eyeshadows. Great thing about palettes is that you can use them for other parts of the face like eyeshadows, which I definitely do use. These palettes are $49 each, which again is on the more expensive side. Just looking at what Sephora has right now, Hourglass has a 6-color palette for $80. They have a 4-color blush highlight palette for $58. We have Dior, which is $45. The Dior ones are a little bit smaller because I've seen them, I use them. Huda Beauty is $45, Anastasia Beverly Hills is $40, NARS is $59, Charlotte Tilbury $58, Tarte $45. So it's definitely not the most inexpensive highlight palette, but compared to a lot of cheap palettes Sephora has right now, it's not as expensive as those. When I opened the PR box, I was automatically drawn to this brush because it reminds me of the Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter brush. They're not the same by any means, but it's that same round tapered shape. So I'm going to go on this side of my cheek, and I think I'm gonna start with the shade Iced. I mean, it's bright. It's like, it's bright. Do you see that? And I promise you guys, like, you see me in my tutorials, I dig in. I did not go in that hard into the palette. On my cheeks, it's showing up a little bit icier, but I think I'm gonna blend it with some other colors. Let's go in with a little bit of, maybe we'll take some of Sparks, the more goldy one, and go on top. Now I'm like nervous because like I actually think I could add too much very easily, which you rarely hear me say. I'm usually like digging and digging because I love a blinding highlight and it's hard to get. Do you see that? I mean, it's like popping. It's very soft, so when you dig into the palette, there's a little bit of kickback. Like, you can see there's a little bit of kickback there because it is very soft. I mean, that is intense. Like, I feel like I have the Jaclyn Hill highlight now. I'm gonna take a smaller brush and go in with Gleam, and I'm gonna apply this on the inner corner of my eyes. See how icy it is? This would be way too light for my cheekbones. It kind of reminds me of MAC Nylon eyeshadow. Like, it's super icy. You could see this from outer space. Like, NASA's gonna be calling you up. I'm gonna go into the Flare palette and I'm gonna take Glow Up, which is this shade right here. And I wanna add this on my brow bone. See if it'll give me a little bit more of that gold color. It's a lot softer on my skin tone, which I like. Oh, I love the Glow Up color. Apply a little bit on my nose. I actually really love this color. This color actually, even now, I think would be great on my cheek. I would try it on this side, but I want to save the other formula for my other cheek. But that color is so pretty. I'm gonna take Turned On and I'm gonna see if this would work as a blush topper. Because I love a berry blush. It's really nice. I use so minimal because this product is really pigmented. Let's try them as an eyeshadow. Usually I'll wet my brush before, so I'm gonna first go in without any kind of spray to see how it applies. I'm gonna take Major Look. It's a little bit dark on my lid because it's a little bit more of like a copper color. I'm gonna layer some of Glow Up, the lightest color. And let's see if this one shows up brighter on my lid. Can you guys see that one better? The last product in this collection is the Beaming Loose Highlighter. And honestly, I feel like I'm most excited for this because I love a loose highlight. I just feel like they can provide the most color payoff with the least amount of product. These come in 5 shades and they retail for $24. And you get, let's see how much product, you get 4 grams or 0.14 ounces. There are 5 different colors, like I said, and I'm gonna try one on this cheek. So this is the brush that goes with the Beaming Light. It's a mini fan brush. I'm really excited to try it out. This is J03 and it retails for $20, which again is pretty expensive, girl. These brushes are expensive, so I'm hoping that they do the most for my highlight right now. I'm right-handed, so I hope this doesn't look awkward, but I'm gonna try to show this to you guys the best that I can while also seeing what I'm doing. Oh, wow. They are very pigmented. Do you see that? That was too much. I knew I was gonna use too much. Oh my gosh, they are very pigmented. Honestly, I think I'm gonna go in with the other brush because I'm used to using one kind of like this more. I'm gonna put some light on this cheek. Maybe you guys are able to see a little bit better. How does it look? How does she look? I really like the color. This is definitely my vibe. It's a little bit golder. This I do like, but I have to be in the mood. I feel like it's very holiday party. It's more on the neutral icy side, which I typically tend to go more gold. So I am loving this color. I wanna add this like on my, I always say Cupid's bow, but I feel like it's not called your Cupid's bow. But like not here, but right here. I like to highlight right there. What is that called? Someone help me out. I don't know what it's called. Oh yes. And it's very soft. I'm gonna go ahead and add more on my nose just for fun of it because you can never have too much highlight, right? I'm gonna layer some more on top. I mean, this gold color is really, really beautiful. I'm gonna go finish the rest of my makeup off camera and I will be right back with my final thoughts on the collection. Makeup is complete. This is the final look. Let's start with the luminous powder. I think this is a beautiful product. It's just not something that I use often enough to say yes or no on. Trying it on the skin, I mean, it blurred out my pores while adding a little bit of a glow. It's such a new product for me, so I'm really excited to keep trying this out and I'll update you guys. I'm sure you'll see me use it in other makeup tutorials, but I'm really, really excited for this product. And there's not a lot of products like this on the market, which is really exciting to me anyways, because I don't have a lot of these products in my collection. For the highlighter palettes, I think the packaging is so luxe, it's so elegant, it feels very weighted and very expensive, which is nice, especially when you're paying more money for a product. And I think the colors on the inside are so beautiful. Now, when you first look at it, I can totally see the resemblance between these and Hourglass ambient lighting powders, but the formula itself is so different. Like, if you just look at it and I'm like, okay, what does it make me think of? I feel like we always do that with products and we're like, oh, this reminds me of this product, not trying to cause any shade, just, you know, making an observation. But the highlights are so incredibly pigmented and so beautiful and soft on the skin. So I really like these colors and I can definitely see myself using both palettes, which I didn't expect. I figured I would only use the light to medium. The last product are the Beaming highlights, which are the loose highlights. I love the way Balm turned out on my cheekbone. I just love the shade. I love loose highlights. I can't wait to try it with some Fix Plus or some Tatcha Skin Mist to make it even more out there. And not that it even needs it, I'm just extra like that, but I love these. I think they're so beautiful. When it comes to the brushes, I think they were all extremely soft, but if I had to pick one, it would be J02. These, I think, can be replaced with other things I have in my collection. If you're on a budget and you can only get one, I would get the #2 brush. I think it's so beautiful and so soft, and I think that they're really, really pretty brushes, but they are expensive. So if I had to pick my favorite, it would be the #2 brush. So overall, I am so excited for this collection. I'm excited for you guys to try it if it's something you're gonna be picking up. If you followed me for a while or if you've watched any other of my videos, I am so pro women empowerment and women doing amazing things. And I think it takes a lot of courage to come back from what she has come back from. I am excited for you guys to try it. And again, My review is based on the products I got, so I hope that all of your products are just as good as the products that I got, because so far I have no complaints. If I'm being super picky, it's just the price point is on the higher end. When I sat down to film this video, I came in with a very even-minded, critical mindset for these products, because it's very important to me that I can nitpick and tell you guys everything that I think about it. But I'm really, really impressed, so I'm really happy that everything so far has been positive in my experience. The way I look at product reviews is it does no one any good for me to sit here and say I love a product that isn't a good product. A brand can only grow if we are honest about how we feel about using their products. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. Let me know down in the comments what you think about everything, and let me know if it's something that you're going to pick up. Also, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you have not, and to hit subscribe if you're not already a part of my A team. And if you have any specific makeup review requests or makeup look requests, anything in general, let me know in the comments. I love you guys so much. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you have a great day wherever you are, and I will see you guys in my next video.